Ready Player Two, which I didn't know they were making. So this is actually like the graphic novel, like the sequel to Ready Player One has been written by Ernest Cline. So and he revealed the plot about it and at the New York Comic Con that just did his virtual event here recently, and I liked the movie. I never read the graphic novel. I don't know about you guys. I thought the movie was pretty good. I wasn't blown away by it by any means.
Yeah,
So, I
of
mean,
course.
I presume that with Ready Player 2 coming out, like, at least coming out in the graphic novel form, that at some point we could probably expect to see a Ready Player 2, movie come out at some point. I don't know the exact details, so I got this article here on Deadline, guys, so if you look it up, read through it, check the New York Comic Con notes and everything to see what the plot's about. Like I said, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but it obviously picks up after the first one, and, I mean, what else do you really need to know? If you wanna know more, go check it out. Do you guys have any thoughts on I just thought this was an interesting thing because I
It
didn't
is
know it was being
interesting. I
in
mean,
development, yeah. I didn't know it was in development. I know a lot of people loved, like, the original graphic novel, Ready Player One, so I thought it was worth talking about here briefly.
Original had a lot of love for it. The original's been out for quite a while too, from what I
Yeah.
know of it. Um, so I don't have a lot of thoughts on it. The movie was fine. I will say, just as a side note, um, New York Comic Con is doing their virtual event. It's actually going on this weekend. It's going on as we speak, and I've been really impressed with the content that I've seen coming out of it so far. I've watched probably eight or nine different panels over the past 3 days that they've done. They did one on the boys, a wrap up thing. They've done a few other ones. Anyway, I don't know why San Diego Comic Con was such a bust for me, and this isn't. I think they may be having the lead time to get their really sink their teeth into it and know how to plan an event like this. Seeing how well DC fandom pulled theirs off, they just seem to have a lot more interesting panels this time around. So yeah, go check out the other Comic Con stuff coming out in New York this weekend.
Yeah, I think San Diego got the short end of the stick as they had to be the first penguin, in the water.
Yep.
And, like, they also got hit with them being the first penguin in the water there, they lost a lot of their content because 'cause I'm sure it was probably a lot harder for them to throw something together on a quote, unquote, "short notice," but, like, all the content that they would need to do, it would be new for, like, them to do as well, right? Like, set up all these panels virtually, so, like, I don't know. I think they just probably got a short end of the stick, and then, like you said, with the fandom stuff, like, the fandom went over great, really.
Yep.
I thought it was fine, so it's I'm glad to hear I haven't seen any of the new work, virtual stuff yet, but, it's good to hear that it's doing better than, Comic-Con was. Not that Comic-Con was, like, a huge thing, it was just I know it was a disappointment for a lot of people, so